Have you ever heard of the WOW signal? It's one of the most mysterious signals ever detected from space. Let me tell you about it. In August 1977, the Big Ear radio telescope at Ohio State University was scanning the night sky. Suddenly, it picked up an incredibly strong signal that was completely out of the ordinary. This signal lasted for an astonishing 72 seconds before disappearing. Interestingly, no one witnessed it happening in real time. Fortunately, the computer system recorded the data, revealing a massive spike in intensity. Days later, a volunteer astronomer named Jerry Ehman reviewed the records and noticed the extraordinary signal. He circled it and wrote "Wow" in the margin, which is how it got its famous name. Despite extensive efforts, the signal has never been detected again. It remains one of the greatest mysteries in the search for extraterrestrial life. Was it a message from another civilization or just a cosmic fluke? The answer is still out there, waiting to be uncovered. The Big Ear radio telescope, equipped with 2 antennas, scanned the sky from different angles. Interestingly, the signal was picked up by only 1 antenna, making it challenging to determine its exact origin. However, researchers managed to narrow it down to 2 locations in the constellation Sagittarius. These locations lie just northwest of the globular cluster M55, about 2.5 degrees south of the star group Chi Sagittarii, and 3.5 degrees below the ecliptic plane. The closest visible star in the area is Tau Sagittarii. Initially, scientists believed there were no sun-like stars in the direction of the signal. However, in 2016, they estimated that 6 distant sun-like stars might have been in the telescope's field of view. By 2022, they identified 3 promising candidates within the telescope's coordinates. One of these, 2MASS 1928182640123, is approximately 1,800 light-years away. The other 2, 2MASS 1925173.2713537 and 2MASS 192822229.2702492, require further investigation. Additionally, 14 other stars in the region could potentially be sun-like with more data. The WOW signal is also super cool. It was super strong. The signal was 30 times stronger than the background noise. It's like finding a giant radio signal in the middle of a quiet field. It was at a unique frequency. The signal was detected near 420 megahertz, known as the hydrogen line. This is a natural frequency emitted by neutral hydrogen, the simplest element in the universe. Scientists think aliens might use this frequency for communication because the universe is quiet in this part of the spectrum, so there's little interference. It's tied to the basic laws of physics, making it universally understandable. The signal persisted for an impressive 72 seconds, aligning with what we'd anticipate if Earth's rotation carried a continuous source through the telescope's field of view. This eliminates most satellites, which move too quickly to account for the signal's duration. These characteristics make the WOW signal a compelling candidate for an artificial transmission, possibly from an advanced civilization. However, since the signal has never been observed again and its source remains a mystery, the enigma of the WOW signal endures. Could it have been a message from the stars? Or is it a cosmic puzzle we'll never solve? The search goes on. The WOW signal has sparked countless theories about its origin. While some ideas have been explored, many have been dismissed by researchers over the years. One intriguing hypothesis surfaced in 2017 when Antonio Paris, a professor of astronomy and astrophysics, proposed that the signal might have come from hydrogen clouds surrounding 2 comets, 266P Christensen and 335P Gibbs. However, astronomers, including members of the original Big Ear research team, quickly dismissed this idea. The comets in question weren't in the telescope's beam path at the time of detection. Additionally, comets aren't known to emit strong signals at the specific frequency observed, and the theory didn't explain why only one of Big Ear's antennas detected the signal. Another dismissed hypothesis was that the signal was reflected from space debris. Jerry Ehman, the astronomer who discovered the WOW signal, initially considered this possibility. However, further analysis revealed that the conditions required for such a reflection were extremely improbable. Could it have been interference from a terrestrial source? While the signal's frequency of 420 megahertz falls within a protected spectrum reserved for astronomical observations, some ground-based sources have caused interference through illegal transmissions or frequency spillover. Nevertheless, this explanation fails to account for the WOW signal's unique characteristics. Despite eliminating these possibilities, the true origin of the WOW signal remains a mystery. Scientists continue to study and analyze data in hopes of solving this cosmic puzzle. Since its discovery in 1977, numerous attempts have been made to detect the WOW signal again, but none have succeeded. Jerry Ehman spent months searching for the signal with the Big Ear telescope, even reviewing data from the days after August 15, 1977, but found no repeat occurrence. In the late 1980s, Robert H. Gray used the meta-array at the Oak Ridge Observatory, but detected nothing. In 1995, H. Paul Shuch of the SETI League tried to locate the WOW signal using a large radio telescope at the Green Bank Observatory without success. Gray persisted in the mid-1990s with the Very Large Array, a powerful radio telescope, but again found no evidence of the signal. In 1999, Gray and Simon Ellingson searched the sky with a 26-meter telescope in Tasmania for 6 days, thoroughly scanning the area but still found nothing. Despite decades of diligent effort, using advanced technology and exhaustive methods, the WOW signal remains an enigma. It feels like a one-time cosmic message, leaving us to wonder whether it was a genuine signal from another world or just an inexplicable cosmic phenomenon. The WOW signal is the most famous candidate for a message from aliens, but no other signal has been confirmed as coming from beyond Earth or successfully decoded. Still, the history of the search for extraterrestrial intelligence includes other intriguing discoveries, even if none have reached the same level of fame. In 1997, Seth Shostak, a senior astronomer at the SETI Institute, reported a signal that initially seemed like a strong candidate. It was one of the most promising detections they had ever recorded. However, it turned out to be a signal from the European Space Agency's SOHO satellite, which observes the Sun. More recently, in 2020, researchers from the Planetary Habitability Laboratory analyzed old data from the now decommissioned Arecibo Observatory. They identified 8 WOW-like signals during observations conducted between February and May. These signals featured narrow frequency bands and were near the 1420 megahertz hydrogen line, just like the original WOW signal. However, they were significantly weaker, 50 to 100 times less powerful than the original. Detecting extraterrestrial signals is an incredibly challenging task. Scientists must contend with various types of natural and artificial noise, making it extremely difficult to determine the origin of any mysterious signal. Yet, every discovery, no matter how small, moves us closer to answering the ultimate question: are we alone in the universe?